Hey, what's happening, everybody? We are back again. And chaos. Can you imagine when we first started this that we would be able to get some real P-Funk alumni on this thing, man? You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine this? No.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, we are both hyped and we are ready to give
Yeah.
y'all more of what you're funking for. We want to welcome Mr. Ronkat Spearman to Funking Around with PTFI and David Chaos. Give it up, y'all.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's
All
up,
right.
y'all? What's happening? How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, man. Man, not just Ronkat Spearman, man. Grammy nominated, man. He got a long list of,
What? Yeah, he
achievements,
does.
man. This,
Yes,
y'all,
absolutely.
for those of y'all, I can't say that y'all that don't know, because I know y'all know.
Go ahead.
This man is so prolific in his funk, R&B, everything, man.
Thank you, man.
That's we honored to have him on this show today.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
honored to be here.
Yeah. So talk to us, brother. How you doing, man? What's
Doing good,
happening?
doing good. Just doing the day-to-days, making music, staying creative, raising kids,
Yep. Oh,
all the
yes,
things
I
that
do.
go with, day-to-day life, trying to keep my
Right.
head cool so I can stay in this funk.
Man, you just don't stay in the funk. You are part of the funk, man. You just don't visit the funk. And I mean, and funk is. I don't want to say just one side of you, but man, you get deep with your stuff, man. I've witnessed this in person. I've seen it on the stage, and definitely been honored enough to do it in the studio with you, man.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Yeah.
so yeah, brother. I mean, it's truly an honor for us to have you here, man. And if you don't mind, we're gonna mess with your mind just a little bit tonight and just get deep with you. You know what I'm saying? Just
Moose, Moose. This is the dog. Moose,
there you
Moose,
go.
chill. You got to chill, Moose.
All right, man. So I'm gonna say this, man. I was doing my research, right? And I ran across a track and it's called Believer. And I was
Mm.
like, man, that's my. I heard it. I said, wait. I knew right off the bat. I said, that's Ron Cat right there. Because you know how sometimes you have some stuff randomly playing on your playlist, and your
hmm
track came on, man. So let's talk about that, man. That's one of the latest things that you got going on. What's
hmm
happening with Believer?
Um, well, it was inspired by a lot of things that are going on, and then just being heavily kind of influenced by the P and then Sly Stone, and just being in the Bay Area, and just all the things that were going on. It came to me to just stay inspired,
Mm,
and being a believer in what you're doing and in this life, sometimes it just takes a little bit more some of our superpowers, sometimes believing, you know.
yeah,
And so it we kind of came like a mantra, like I was just walking around the house and just going, just believer, and then it just all of a sudden just built from there. And then the groove came, and then everything just kind of fell in place at the proper time.
man, the track is
Right.
bumping, man. So let me ask you this: is that all you? Because I know you know how to
Yeah,
play every single instrument under the sun. So is that
yeah.
all you,
Yeah.
or do you got some of the cats from the band getting down with you?
No, that's pretty much all me. And I think I have my boy, I got Luke Keys, this cat. You guys haven't met him yet, but
Mm.
um he plays keys, and I think think I had him play something on that. He'll be mad if I don't.
Give him a shout out. Okay.
Right. But
What? Yeah. All
I
right.
think he played on it. Luke, I think he played on that.
All right, Luke. Shout out to Luke, man. We look forward to meeting you real soon,
Mhm.
man. Yeah, man. The track is banging, man. I even heard Rick play it the other night. So yeah, man, it's catching
Yeah,
fire. So hey,
yeah, man.
Chaos, what you got for Mr. Spearman over here, man?
Um, I'm gonna, ask him, when you did the cut for Jade,
Mm,
like, going back to that time and how it was making music and dealing with all the, you know, not the deep part of the industry, but just, how it's changed from then to how it's going now with streaming and I guess like using AI because like in the believer video we see the use of that and it's like
right.
it's
Yeah.
dope. So
Yeah.
how did like the changes you've seen like since you did that and then throughout your career and how it's going, like
I mean, there's always seems like it's always it's like a balance of, like when sampling first came in, everybody was like, and then they
right, yeah.
embraced it, you know. Now we're dealing with AI and everybody's a lot of people are going, and then some people are embracing. So it's like a tool, like as an artist, I feel like we have to embrace some of the new technology. Some of us are quick to do it, us are late to do it. Some of us do it when we feel like doing it. Some of us do it when we're inspired. Some of us don't ever do it.
Hmm.
And by using those tools and bringing them into the music. And like when we were doing Don't Walk Away, like I was walking around with those chord progressions in my head for like way beyond those, probably like some of the first chords
Right.
new. And then we were working on Ralph Tresvant at that time,
Mm.
and
Okay.
we were working on the Sensitivity album, and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they were on that project too. And I think we placed one of the first songs on his album, and it got booted off because it was on the album for so long. It was one of the songs that was on there. We ended up being on the album, but when
Oh,
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis came along with the Minneapolis sound
oh
thing,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was just they
Right, right.
like, and so the song
Man.
curved, but um, it was around that time, and we got the movie Class Act, which was Kid and
Mm,
Play.
Mm.
And
right.
so we had just put together the group Jade, and I was in the studio. We had two MPC 60s,
Mm.
two, I think there was like the second edition, I don't know, the first one. And I was just messing around with some chords, and then I put together this groove, which became Don't Walk Away to do the doom. Ding,
Mm.
do 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 doom,
Right.
ding, do 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 doom, do doom, do do do. And then I put that together, and then the engineer was there. And I had left and came back, and my partner came back and he said, "Who did this?" And then he started putting a bunch of stuff on it. And then, we put the girls on it. And I had already had the chorus in my head. And then he came up with uh the he came up with the chorus melody, it just Don't Walk Away, and I came up with the title, and then I came up with all the verse melody and the whole thing and the music and everything. And so short story long.
And take
Uh,
your time. Take your time. We ain't in no
uh,
rush, man.
um, the first single on Jade's record to become a hit was "I Wanna Love You," which was in the Kid and Play movie Class Act.
Hmm.
So that was the first single that just kind of took off. And then we was working on their album at that time, and I had came up with that song, and me and my partner had went to take a meeting for the song, and we was like, man, this is a smash, this is a hit, you know. So we
Yeah.
go to the office, we go to the office. Cassandra Mills was the president of the company at that time. And I hate to put her on blast, but whatever.
Man, go ahead.
I still love you, Cassandra.
Go ahead. What
But
you say, man?
It's all
anyway,
love.
we went to the office. Me and my boy walked in the office and we put the record on. We sitting, you know how you be feeling proud about.
Mm-hmm.
They put the record on, came on, and I think she cut that off in the middle. She ain't even get to the. She said, "What is this?
Mm.
This is not happening. This ain't no. This is
See.
not a hit. This ain't blah blah blah." And me and him just looked at each other,
See.
and we didn't say nothing. We left. We drove back home, tail between the legs,
Mm.
sad, and couldn't figure it out. And so I went in the next room. And I was taking a nap, and he was in the other room. He was working on some other stuff. And I guess he got the call. He came and knocked on my door. Ronnie, they called me Ronnie. Ronnie, Ronnie. I said, what, man? He said, guess what's the next single?
Mm.
What? He said, don't walk away. I said, what you mean? You said it wasn't happening. He said, I don't know what happened. He said, but that's the next single.
Man.
And they put that thing out and it went straight up the charts. And
Yes, it did.
that was like my that was like my second hit that I had. Cause my first hit I had when I wrote with him is I did a song with Klymaxx
Mm.
called Good Love. And that was my first R&B hit. But short story long again, with them saying,
Man, take your
no,
time, man.
I was always,
Don't worry about it.
I was always putting those, I was bringing hip hop into the pop music because I
Mm.
used to have like a W30
Mm.
and you know where you put the floppies
The
in and stuff.
floppy disk in. That was like the second phase of the S10s that me and this dude always use. So
Yeah,
I know
you got
exactly
Yeah.
what you're
this.
talking about. But you
Yeah,
got the floppies, yeah.
And so you know how like when you play a sample on them, you can go all the way down the keys and it'll do like it'll be fast tempo, slow tip, tap, tap, tap. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like scratching almost, but like I used to get like he used to have me get on some of the music and I would have like some percussion and I would be playing them samples in there and putting them loops and chopping them up and cutting time and doing stuff. So a lot of our music had like underneath it, it would have the what was happening at the time because hip hop was just really starting to come in around that time. It was in,
right.
but it was really starting to get appreciated. So I would
Mm-hmm.
have that underneath some of our beats. Like if you listen to I Want to Love You, it's got like it's just samples and I'm playing on the keyboards and we just developed like a chemistry. And then Teddy and them, we was influenced by Teddy and Face and all of them great producers, you know, we was just
Right.
like just into all of that. So I'm just saying I always tried to bring in different things that I saw that was winning.
Right. Yeah.
Whether I, even
Exactly.
if I didn't like it, some of it I'd be like, there's a reason why this is winning. So if you
Right.
want, you know,
So back then,
Hey, but hold on, Phil.
oh,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
I gotta let
Oh,
them know,
okay,
man. For
go
y'all
ahead.
that don't know, so y'all don't know, man. Don't
well,
walk away with triple platinum.
Oh,
So,
without a doubt. That's
yeah,
3P, man.
so
Yeah, that's
yeah.
they
3P.
you know, DJ Diplo recut the song, and so it
Mm-hmm.
did like 3 billion streams.
Oh,
That
Mm.
was about it
oh,
was about it was quite a surprise, like about 2, 3 years ago.
Mm.
Okay.
So
So
I got
it's got new
I got
life
to eat.
again.
They got a lot. I got to eat a little bit, eat a little bit more.
Right.
That's right,
So,
That's right.
man. That's
and
what
I'm
I'm talking
eating
about.
fish sandwiches a little bit.
So that was triple platinum back then.
Yeah.
The whole technology of things has changed. Cause so back then, where you were still cutting the tape, right? Pro
You
Tools wasn't live back then, right?
no, 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 no.
So you was
Straight
It was
going,
2 inch,
eight,
2 inch
eight,
reels.
and they had the ADATs,
no,
which was,
right,
Right.
right,
you know,
right. I still got one of them down here
yeah.
somewhere, but yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I had about six of them. I think you might remember them coming to the studio over there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean but that was
Yeah,
like that was the changing from
yeah,
tape. That was the right in the
yeah,
middle before
yeah.
Pro Tools and
Before Pro
Logic
Tools.
hit. Yeah.
Pro Tools came
Right.
in and saved the day, saved us a
Uh,
little time. The quality was a little different,
Hmm.
because it was not, you know, analog, analog is it, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But now they found
Analog
ways
is
to make
king.
make it, you got analog programs, I can think now,
those VSTs make it
Yeah,
sound like
yeah,
you're not just in the box, that you outside the box. And
yeah,
that was
yeah,
always the issue. People be like, man,
yeah,
you using that, you ain't using no tape. I'm like, nah,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Man, I
yeah.
ain't spending no $500 just for the blank tape itself,
Right,
man. Come on.
right, right. I used to have to, like, I would be buying them tapes like they was, cassettes. Like, where you going? I'm going to get some, going
Yep.
to get one of them tapes.
Yeah,
I had to,
so I think Kay had asked you earlier, like going from that to where we are now.
Mhm.
What's have have you really rocked and roll with the transition from that?
Yeah, I,
Okay.
I have, I've moved. I'm so into Logic Pro
Mm.
X
Oh,
now. I
are you
mean, I
messing with
just feel like
Logic?
it's,
Oh,
I
oh.
mess with Logic. It's like, to me, I feel like it's just, I mean, it's one of the most artist friendly to me. For me, for what I do, and a producer, and a songwriter, it's just a little bit more friendly. I'm not gonna say it's friendlier than Pro Tools. I just don't use Pro Tools as much as I used to, and I
Yeah.
just kind of stumbled upon Logic,
Hmm.
and that's where I ended up, and that's really what I love. That's what I cut most of everything on,
Oh, okay.
and and
Okay.
then like when I'm mixing in the studio, like we'll go back and forth from like Logic. We'll use those VSTs like you talking about, the analog stuff,
Hmm.
and go back and forth from those things. So we embrace, like, I'll be embracing, like, if it's new and it's different, like, I'm gonna at least check it out and
Yeah.
try it out. The AI was asked, I did this other podcast
Hmm.
about a couple weeks ago, and they were asking me like the same question, like, what do you think about AI and how do you feel about it? And I just said, it would be nice if, like, if you're using AI, in music or whatever, maybe just put on the bottom of the thing that is AI so people can choose whether or not, you know,
Right.
but I
Right.
don't know. I don't want to mess the game up, but
No, but Ron, see, and that's
It
the
ain't
thing,
messing
man.
it up,
It
man.
ain't
It's
messing it
just
up if it's done with integrity, man.
yeah, yeah,
That's the whole thing that's missing.
yeah,
Everybody's running from, not everybody, but
yeah,
some folks is running from it. But they
yeah,
was running, like you said, from sampling back in the day,
yeah,
man.
it
And now
was.
that's a
yeah.
multi-billion-dollar grab, right? So
Yeah,
as long
yeah,
as people can, hold on, get paid, for
right,
people using that stuff,
right,
man.
That's the discrepancy of it learning your material, because I was gonna
right,
get into that too. Like if it's learning your material, it's
right.
internalizing your arrangements and your
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
and all of that
yeah,
that you then put into your
yeah,
craft.
yeah,
And now, here comes somebody
yeah,
that,
yeah,
loves music but can't really get
yeah,
down like you can
yeah,
and
Mm,
create it, but then they could use, kind of mimic
yeah,
your work into theirs, and then it might just
yeah,
take off.
yeah.
And do you, I mean, because I personally feel like, okay, whoever is mimicking should get something out of that. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
notice a lot of artists have been selling their catalogs
right.
and without realizing that now those labels are, since they own it outright, they're using that to train the AI
Yeah,
machines now. And
yeah, yeah,
so the artist is like,
yeah,
wait a minute.
yeah.
So
It
is that a concern for you, or are you just like,
well,
I can kind of get with that, you know?
I just feel like we do have to be on guard
Mhm.
a little bit going through some of these things. And it's important for us to have lawyers and
Yeah.
different stuff and people that are like immersed in, you know, the technologies of what's going on because really that stuff is coming to replace you to me. I mean, because it's basically taking all the music from that stuff might be grabbing stuff from Drake, Lenny Kravitz, Sting, and
Everybody.
mixing them up, especially if you put in the prompt like what it is or something, or you know,
Hmm.
but I just think like, okay, that's fine because in a minute they're gonna come back to you if they're not doing it already because I'm not really that versed and I haven't used it for a song. I did try to check out a song before and see what it sounded like, and it came back and I was like, wow. But I think in a minute they're gonna start charging you royalty. Like, say, for instance, if you get a hit with that, then they're gonna want their 50. You want your 50, but
Yep.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well, can we give the consumer the choice?
Mm.
Don't play me with it. You know what I mean? Like if you use an AI, then be 100.
Yeah.
Like
Speak
there's
up.
AI in there.
Yeah.
And I'm in there too, but half of that's AI, just like, like just so some people don't care. They just want to hear the music. They
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
they,
Yeah. Yeah.
they
That's
you
true.
know,
That's
But
true.
for us that's making the music and stuff, like some people are cool with like, okay, they say a few words and then who wouldn't want a song that comes back and it looks like, man, that's gonna be a smash, man.
Yeah.
They dolled it up and now
You
look
know?
at it. Just
And now
rolling.
you
Yep.
got like $1 zillion, and now all of a sudden you dressing up a zebra to sing the song.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
Uh-oh. All right. Hey, man. What? So I don't know if you saw the latest headlines, but Warner Brothers. I mean,
Oh,
Warner's just been in the news all from Netflix and everything else, but towards this AI thing that we kind
Yeah,
of tiptoeing on, tap dancing on right here is uh they have really they were suing the AI company.
naturally.
They were suing them, but they settled. Check it out. They settled and said, we'll partner with you.
Exactly.
So
They
wait a
had
minute.
to.
It wasn't like we're gonna try to beat you. We're gonna join you.
They
So
and
so
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was referring to as those labels make the offer to the artist. Hey, you so we got these millions for your
Yeah,
catalog,
mm,
yeah,
and some of them, because I know Bob Dylan sold his catalog.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Hey, here's somebody.
even
I want y'all to meet somebody.
oh okay.
all right,
Come on in. I like this. Here we go.
You
Look
know
at
this
Ron.
guy. You know Garrett Shider?
Oh,
hey,
Garrett,
what's up, man?
come on in, man. Get him in focus. We can
Yeah,
you
Star
got that
Child Junior.
you got that
okay.
filter on, Ron. I can't see him.
I see it. He coming in and out.
Coming
Oh,
in.
Yeah,
there he is.
there he is.
What's
Star
happening,
Child Junior,
folks?
y'all.
Up,
Garrett
y'all?
Shider.
What's going
Uh,
on?
Oh man,
how's
pleasure's
that?
all
How's that?
ours, man. Thanks for dropping in on this, man. You
Yeah,
just
man.
you just
That's a
added to the funk
surprise.
shine over here, man. Thank you, brother.
Uh,
Y'all got a lot going on. Looking funky over there.
Uh, hey
Mhm.
man,
Yeah.
hey, love to get you on here
hey,
one of these days and pick your brain, brother. So yes, man,
You
because
know,
you
let's
we
make
be
it happen.
funky for life, dude.
oh, hey, did you hear what he just
You
said,
know?
Kay? He said we could make that happen.
Yeah,
Oh
make
Hey,
it
man.
happen.
hey, there we go.
Love it, man. Love
I
what you're
appreciate
doing,
An
brother.
honor.
I appreciate it. Send me a DM or something. We'll make it happen.
Uh,
Let's get.
All
Hey,
right.
it'll be
That,
on its way,
that's
brother.
bet. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
Much love. Much
Thanks
love.
for letting me drop by.
Oh
Right on.
man. Look at you, Ron. Man, come on, man. You just
You know how we be paying, we be
being all over the place, huh?
Yep. See, that's what I'm saying, dudes. Like when you around Ron, man, you don't know who gonna pop up. And
Man, wait a minute. Here we are talking about AI, and then look, Garrett just drops in. Okay, yeah. So
right.
yeah, no, we ain't gonna beat
real
that up.
artists, y'all.
Yeah, see, and that's what I was gonna come back to, man. I don't care what AI can do, man. But like when you put these three heads together right here, we're gonna come up with something funky every time. We ain't gotta write a prompt. I mean, it's cool if you want to
Yeah,
do that, but we ain't got to do it,
I
right? So
just I just think we gotta just like we gotta continue to protect ourselves. Like we gotta lawyer up on certain things. I know because a lot of these things are coming in to take things. They don't mean to take our work, our stuff from us, but if they can do it and they don't need to call you up on the phone and pay you, and it's a robot doing it,
mm,
Right.
who
right.
wouldn't want to do it? And they can make that same kind of money without sending you on tour, which I don't see happening.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because
That
people
ain't.
want the real thing, but at the same time, if I can just turn on the radio or whatever, and I
Yeah.
can hear the perfect song,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't have to pay them to go in the studio to do the mix, it's like these technologies are here to make things easier, but we still have to just kind of govern, like, because
Yes.
it's still taken from us,
Yeah, it's
no
got to
matter
have some
what.
guard. Got to have some guardrails on it, man.
Guardrails,
That's the
parameters,
key.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got to
parameters
have
to
them.
what it is. And like a lot of these people who be getting paid, they're coming up with the stuff are not really like they might have start out caring, but like if I offer you $1 billion, hey man, I'm sorry, I used to care, but I'll care
Yep.
about it tomorrow. I'm sending the kids,
Oh,
Everybody got a price.
right?
yeah.
So
Yep.
the technologies are getting so out of control to where they're making, we just have to protect ourselves. Just like with this, I don't mean to get into it, but this latest, you
Yeah,
know,
that's all right.
Yep.
but
Yeah,
I mean,
this,
you
that, and
know,
the other, man.
I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's like it's affecting how we maneuver and live in life by not, we're allowing things to just go and do. Okay, here's AI. Wow, that's great. Do you know that that's getting ready to take the job from all these, you know, it's
I
great.
don't care. It's cool.
Right.
yeah,
And it's cool. I love it. I love like when we did Believer, I was like, sent it to my
Man.
man. I gave him the concept and everything. And I loved it. But some of my people,
mm,
they kind
yeah,
of like, hey,
yeah.
Ron,
What you
what's
doing?
up?
What's up,
What you
man?
doing, bro?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
said, I'm just doing what I always did as bracing new technologies because y'all was tripping when we was sampling. Y'all was tripping when we
Definitely.
chopping stuff up. Y'all was tripping when y'all wouldn't even let hip hop in the awards,
oh,
and
right,
hip hop saved the music industry in the 90s, really.
right.
And I remember when they didn't even want hip hop on the
On the
R&B wouldn't even
no,
touch it.
no. But then
All y'all doing is just
they always take it, and like I'm saying, they take it and they change the nature of hip hop,
Mm,
which is
yeah,
fine too, but it's
yeah.
like the corporate part of it changes it to making money. So now you used to be able to wear this outfit, but now you got to cut the butt cheeks out on it.
Oh man.
I'm
Okay.
just
Now I know what you're saying, man.
gonna be
It's another whole dynamic in which things
yeah,
kind of ended up to where we at
right.
right now today in
Exactly.
yeah.
2025, 2026,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Hey,
One
speaking of that, still on that technology and how this replacing things. That cut you got no driver.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, man.
is
I was
when
like,
I
look at
first heard
Ron.
that one, I was like, I was like, Dude, because Ron, you know me, I'm
Yeah,
liking all
yeah,
that. You know,
yeah, yeah.
first thing I thought of, I said, man, this sound like New Order meets David Bowie meets Prince
Word.
and P-Funk. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
I swear, yeah,
Like,
totally, totally, bro.
and I seen it was like, oh, he talking about them cars taking over. Okay.
See, and I hadn't
So,
seen the video first. I heard the song. I was like, what is Ron talking about? And then I saw the video. I was like, oh, he getting on Waymo and incorporated and
yeah,
all these
Right?
fools, man. I was like, man, that need to be at the top of the charts, man. Because that's all
Man,
yep.
everybody
listen,
wants a no driver right now, man.
if we was in the 90s, it'd be a whole different thing going on.
Mm.
It's a trip
Hmm.
though, because like I remember being on the corner of Castro and uh shoot, whatever my street is. Um, and I saw one of them cars come up and there wasn't nobody in there.
Yeah.
Turned the corner.
I bet you said,
And the
what the?
first thing in my mind was like, no driver, no driver.
All right.
And you know how the Bay is, it's just it's just so much innovative stuff up here with ideas and artists and different stuff, the punk, the funk, the everything's. And so I was trying to be on that new wave thing, with that song, and you totally touched it on the head because I was just thinking David Bowie would,
Mm,
and then just seeing so many of those cars, man. And then I actually took a ride in one before I did the video.
mm,
Mm.
And it was cool, until it bent
man.
the corner. And that
Uh,
kind of worried me when it bent the corner. I was like, is it gonna be able to bend this corner? Because straightaway is cool. And it bent the corner pretty cool. It was a
okay.
little sharp, but it was cool, and I think they've improved it. But now they're doing it. I just saw something where they're trying to go to take you to the airport because they don't be on the freeway. They don't get on the
Mm,
highway. They ain't on the
Not
freeway.
yet.
No. But
mm,
now they're talking about taking you to the airport and dropping you off in the front and all of that. So that's like a whole nother
man.
part of the technology for Waymo, I think. And I mean, in a minute, it's just gonna be all of that. They're really trying to, it's
Man,
been
yeah.
suppressed to be to
Well, you
be
know they got the electric trucks out there on the freeway.
yeah,
I mean them driverless trucks. So
really. I
yeah, I'm
those
on making deliveries.
Mm,
wow.
So it's yeah, man. I mean, technology's moving so fast. I mean, faster than it
Yeah,
was in
yeah.
the 90s and early 2000s.
mhm.
It's
Hey,
I
hey,
couldn't keep up. I can't keep
man,
up.
hey,
So
man.
that's
I
why I
don't know
said, you
about
know
y'all,
what?
man. Hey, Kay, I'm sorry, man. I grew up watching the Jetsons, man. Where's my flying car at, dude? That's all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. We
Hey, they
supposed to.
got the prototypes.
Yeah, they
You just
do.
ain't
They
seen it
do.
yet.
I've seen
Oh
some,
man.
like, I don't know if they're AI either, but like sometimes, like if you scrolling on Facebook, you see like a Mercedes flying
Uh,
car, a
Oh, see,
BMW, and they hovered above the ground. Have you seen those?
I ain't on
I
Facebook.
seen
Maybe
something
Chaos has. I haven't,
like
man. Dang.
in like Japanese videos or something like,
Mm.
Right, right,
they messing
right.
around with that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Well,
I kind of just
yeah.
go like, I don't know if that's like you said, I don't know if that's AI or if it's real. It's like it's just
Yeah,
I just go,
yeah.
well, I ain't gonna be able to afford one, so I just turn, I just keep
I don't know if
scrolling.
A1 Brothers would be flying up in here.
Hey,
We
man.
had too much.
Hey, we have too much problems out here on the
Well,
I
let's
get
get
ground,
our
man.
connection
48
all day
mule
long
back.
with
We get flying up in here.
that.
Oh man. Well, man, let's turn the corner. We was hovering, we was AI, and
Yeah.
let's go back to 1998, man. When
Okay.
you met GC. For those that don't know, how did that even come about, man? Because we know George,
Yeah, like
Dr.
what was you
Funkenstein Clinton.
doing, man,
Yeah,
when before he
yeah.
came and just snatched you up?
I
It's
was I was chilling in the studio I was up in Hollywood Hills, like in well, it was Coldwater Canyon, up in the hill
Mm,
at the crib in the studio. And Maxie, uh, was one of Mary Jane girls, my
Mm-hmm.
baby mama, first son. She came downstairs and said, Ron, do you want to meet George Clinton? And I told her, get out of here. And she said, I'm serious. Do you want to meet George? And so I finally said, yeah, sure. And so then I went over to his hotel and me and him became like instant, you know, father and son,
Mm.
friend, you know, just and we commenced the cutting immediately. He
Mm.
came straight to the house and a lot of the P like Shider was over there cutting. Um Belita Woods
Mm.
and Paul Hill came
mm-hmm.
and we did this movie, The Breaks.
Mm.
Um
I
and
think I remember that.
yeah, it had that comedian in it. I can never remember his name. I should write it down. I can remember his name. But we did that movie
I remember that. Yeah.
and we had a few songs in there and I just had so much stuff and he just camped out at the house and we was just cutting all the time because we was always working. He would always be cutting and working and playing stuff and and that's when he got on the transmission song that I have on the Cadelic uh this the EP, the latest EP, Kattitude.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Right,
Transmit
right.
Yeah.
on the transmission of that. I got my daughter on there singing and
Oh.
Tracy is on there too. I have another version of that song, but I had to edit some stuff out. But uh, but he's on the version of that doing some narration and stuff and we just cut like a bunch of stuff, man. I was just so honored and just so happy to have met him. And then I was at a point in my life where I was kind of like ready to just like turn my back on the music industry.
Oh.
Really, I really kind of did. I kind of walked away from it because it was just things that was just going on. And I wasn't really trying to like some of these people that I was dealing with. Oops, I don't know what happened, what I just did right
No,
there.
you here? I
Um,
You
got you.
still on? You still good?
am I still good? Because I don't see
Yeah.
myself.
We see you.
But
Maybe you got to tap it just to wake it up or something. It
yeah,
went to
wake
sleep.
up. Um, but I hold on a second.
Take your time.
Anyway, some of the stuff I was dealing with in it was just it kind of was kind of made me a little it just kind of was disillusioning, because I always felt like I was dealing with some gamey kind of stuff with some of these people that was running a bunch of stuff.
I understand. I
And
understand.
so I just when I met him, he just gave me a whole nother reason to why I was doing music. He helped me to find that. And it seemed like him and Gary knew they almost read my whole life, like they knew what I was going through as a writer, as a producer, the ups and the downs of it, like
Right.
having some victories and having some stuff that didn't do so good and just being able, the P just helped me get through the whole thing about show business,
Mm.
even to this day, about just being real and being a person and being in real life and just I wanted to join them too because I just felt like they was just like they was
Oh man,
the
yeah.
best, and it was like a badge of
Baddest
honor.
in the universe.
It
That's
was a
right.
badge of honor to me to just be with them. and
Yeah.
so we met, it was that, but they helped me to come out of like I started being creative again because when I was doing commercial music, I was doing stuff that was had to be this way, had to be this way. So it wasn't like a lot of self-expression to where you could stretch out and maybe
Right.
some stuff ain't sounding too tight, or stuff like that. And even though their productions are really tight, but like when they're doing like some of the creating of it, like Atomic Dog is not your normal
Oh
type
no.
of sound and song.
Oh, of
I
course
mean,
Right.
not.
you know what I mean? It's out there, and that's the kind of stuff that I'll be, striving for, just like something that's different, that's out. And, they just help me to just be able to come back to being an artist again.
Right.
Something which I really wanted, have always, that's always been my thing, is just to be true to myself and be true to the art of it. And sometimes it wasn't always about money. It was just, it was
Yeah.
just, I had to sacrifice, just, I got to make this piece of art, and get it out.
Mhm.
I got to say this, I got to talk about this. And, you know, that's what that was for me and more, so
Right.
much more.
Right. So, because once
So
you,
was
once
that
you, oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
was that while or after you had worked with Rick James?
I
Because I
met
know
those,
you got that Turn It Out
I
on
met them
Rick's
at the
album.
same time.
Hmm.
Oh, see.
I met Rick and George at the same time.
Wow.
And I didn't know that there was like this rivalry.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. I had no idea that, they
Yeah.
wouldn't. I mean, when we took the picture at the House of Blues, they was real cool with each other. They was respectful because they have to respect each other no matter what. So they was cool. But I remember Rick calling me on the phone, I ain't gonna get into
Oh
it
yeah.
too,
Okay.
but but but
That's another show.
yeah,
Oh
it's
man.
another show. But like he was like, "Yo, Ron, what's happening, man? We coming?" I said, "Man, guess who's over here?" He said, "Who?" I said, "George Clinton." And I don't get into the rest of it, but um,
She's
Ah
like,
yeah,
oh
man.
man.
anyway, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but we remained cool throughout
Good.
all that. I done been around him, Rick James and Ike Turner together.
Oh,
Okay.
You know,
oh.
I but
I
anyway,
wish I could have been the fly on the wall in that session.
back to that what you talked with the turn it out thing. Um, he had just got out of jail, and I had wrote that song for him. I had actually wrote a song for him called "So Fine" that I wanted to give to him. And when I played it for him, he said, "Man, Ron, you need to keep this for you." Lenny Kravitz told me, he said, "Man, you need to keep that for you. You need to
Mm.
keep that for you." And Rick even said, he was like, "Man, I can't do that to you, cat, man. I done did my thing. You need to go on and do
Wow.
something, and he would be telling me, he said, "Man, what's up, man? You got all of this stuff, man. What you ain't putting it out, what you doing?" He said, "Man, if I had the power I used to have, man, you'd been, blah, blah, blah." And I was just cool to just be, hanging with him and just soaking it up and learning and stuff. But I cut that song before I met him, and then he was like, we did a deal on it, and then he redid some stuff, and then he put it on the album, you
Mm.
know. And Funk With Me was the name of the song that I cut on him.
Mm.
And that song, I think that song was a smash. I just think they wasn't giving Rick
Oh,
the
was that
love.
on the same album? The
That was the Turn It Out. I think it was on that Turn It Out album, I think.
Urban
I'm not really
Rhapsody?
sure.
Urban Rhapsody.
I
Yeah.
think it
Okay.
was on Urban Rhapsody, but I know the song was Funk With Me. And I know didn't he put out two albums, I think. I think it was a
Uh,
Rhapsody. I'm not sure.
I know that's what Turn It Out is on Urban Rhapsody. So
Okay.
I didn't.
Yeah. He took us and put us in the video and had us, it
Yeah, I
was,
saw you and Beetle in there.
I was getting love from him, George, Lenny.
Man.
It was
Mm.
a really, really great period of time to soak up all of this, just learning about like the game and just seeing how, successful rock and roll, you know, cats be living and watching out for what not to do and do. And this
Now,
was
how was that
right.
for you when you were because I like to look at it as when I was a fan and then when I started meeting people.
Hmm.
Like, was it kind of like a culture shock and or more surreal that you grew up listening to
Yeah,
these cats and the
yeah.
next thing you know, before you know it, now you like
Sitting with him.
Hmm.
yeah, sitting with them, writing songs with them,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So
It was a trip. It was a trip because I used to I'd have George in the booth sometimes, and I'd be nervous to say something to him about, I ain't about to tell Dr. Funkenstein how to do this thing. I ain't about to tell him
right.
ish about, I ain't saying nothing.
Oh man.
But I would come to him with songs I had already ready. But he was so cool with me. He wanted me to tell him certain things. How
Mm.
you want this to go? How and this
Mm,
the other thing. So I could. And as I got to know him, you know, kind of melted the
right.
nervousness kind of melted down and and he would allow me to do it, but a lot of times I'd be just sitting behind the board doing like
Just checking it out. Okay.
checking it out, and then I had, but then there was times too where I had to actually get in and put on the producer's hat and just
Right.
really, with
Right.
different members and stuff, but I would like, you know, on my stuff, I kind of had to take the reins on certain things. And then I was always open for them to just, bring what they bring. Cause when we be listening to that stuff, we like going like, I want some of that on this over here. So,
Right.
but you know,
Well,
it's
man,
just
hey, let me jump in for a quick second, man. How long did you tour with George? Was it like 10 years, like almost a decade or something? Or
it's been like about it, I think it was about 13, but
okay, yeah.
they say, you know, it was 10 or 11.
Yeah, yeah. And I can only imagine, man. What was some of your, if you don't mind saying, share some of the highs, but also what was some of the lows to the, fact of like, man, I'm on the road, man, for 13 years. That's got to
Yeah.
take some wear and tear on the body.
Well, I mean, when you're on the road, it just seems like life goes fast.
Mm.
Because to me, excuse me,
No, go ahead.
especially like when you come back and your kids is grown up,
Oh, mm.
Right.
that's the fast part, and we miss out on a lot of stuff out there unless our kids is out there with us.
Mm. True.
You miss out on a lot of things that's going on. But then some things we're happy that we missing. Some of the stuff I don't even want to know. Like some of the stuff in the news, you'd be like, huh, what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah. What happened? What
Mm.
took place
You
over there at
know?
the mall? Oh no, okay. I don't want to
Right.
be part of that mess. I
And
got you.
we're doing, we're doing a worthy deed, by spreading funk and stuff. But like, um, there was a lot of
Mm.
ups and downs. Like we would be staying in some really palatial hotels. So sometimes would be
Nope, not
so
okay.
not so cool. Some buses was like they was some of the best buses. Sometimes the buses break down on the side of the road.
Yeah, I
you know.
remember you saying something in maybe it was an interview or you know how we hear stuff that it was almost like not warfare, but it was you know just among the other band members. Sometimes it was like, man, I need to let you know why I'm here, so let me do my thing. Like
Right,
each
right.
and every, you know, you up there with the baddest band in the universe.
Oh,
So
you mean like just the camaraderie or
right, right, right.
right? I mean, there was a couple incidences, you know.
No, that's okay. No, I'm just saying, you know,
I remember some, but I
It's
ain't
in the
gonna.
book.
I
It's in the
wasn't.
book.
I was say I wasn't trying to pull that out. I was just saying, you know, you gotta when you get up there, you going
But
for your funk.
I'll give you a story. I remember one time I was telling somebody else this story. We were playing in DC
Mhm.
and
This with the mob,
uh
Rick James. Or,
no, this was a
uh,
P. Yeah, this is mine.
oh, okay, okay.
And so um we were opening, me, Eric McFadden, and
Mm,
Ron Wright. We was doing the ism then, right?
mm. Okay.
Gotcha.
And I had got this harebrained scheme about it was about like maybe we should open, you know, for P-Funk, you
Hmm.
know, which is
Never.
a thing that
Oh
in
man.
you think that that's what you want to do, but you know the fans
Oh
they
man.
serious about it, bro.
Oh man, they could be rough out there, man,
If
brother.
you ain't
Man,
coming with it, they
Mm,
will lay you down. They
yes.
do not play.
sometime at the Apollo.
And I mean, you can get, you know, and I knew that.
Mm,
I knew
okay.
that before we did it. And I hope Eric don't get mad at me.
Uh,
But I don't think he was thinking about it because he's a badass anyway. So we wasn't really worried about it. But I knew that we had to dig into that funk a
mm-hmm.
different way. So me and him had, you know, we had to talk talk about it. And when we was in DC, because we had played DC before, but
Hmm.
never where we had opened. And we doing that ism stuff, man. And you know, you know, I had told him before we did it, I said, listen, man, we gonna do a couple of these songs that I cut before. We gonna do I think I did Sugar Booty,
Mm.
Sky is Falling, just to
Yep.
protect our
To
Right,
protect the funk.
right.
our interest, you know, let them
Yeah.
and them songs are on the tables up here. Like they on the CDs, is they selling them the CDs up here already.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
they's already here. So people are familiar with them. You know what I mean? And I am me, but we just doing a different thing. So if people that have bought those songs up there, they'll be familiar with them when we play
Mm-hmm.
them. And plus they was taking they funk songs, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What we was doing was like some rock and roll stuff.
Right.
Not to say that they couldn't get into it, but it was, you know, it was different. And so we started playing the first songs and stuff, and they was cool and everything. And I think I cracked a joke which broke the ice up there before we first started playing, and the whole audience started laughing. I think I said something like, "Y'all wondering what we gonna do," or something like that. And they started laughing and it loosened up, you know, because I
Right.
see
Right.
put bricks down, tomatoes down.
Put them down, y'all.
But no, they but anyway, we started playing some of those Sugar Booty and the Sky is Falling, and then that helped us get over the hump. And then the one that really helped us is a song that I wrote, me and E. It was called what is it called? It's called The Web. The Web. We did The
That,
Web.
that, that,
Did
that's my
that.
jam right there.
When we did that, that kind of like helped us to continue on the tour. So they
Mm.
let us continue to open for a long time. We
Oh.
in Ireland, we
Oh.
opened it in Missouri, different Kansas City and stuff like that. And um what was I gonna say? Shider,
Mm.
Gary would come out and
Oh,
sing it with us.
nice.
So he loved that song. He said, "Man, I like the song with spiders, man. Spiders, because it just reminds me of a spider. Because that's basically what we were talking about, spinning out, gotta get out of this web, you know." And so he loved that song. So he would come out and support us. And then I guess that was another time when George would come out when he
Mm.
let us open, because I used to do that some MF song, and he would come out from the back of the
Oh yes,
Fillmore and sang.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that was what kind of helped us to be able to break through that barrier. And
Okay.
then that broke down some of the walls by getting the validation from some of the vets.
Right.
That kind of helped people to kind of be, cool. And they kind of got to see, that I was cool and that I wasn't really trying to, I always had a great deal of respect. I have a great deal of respect for, like, if I'm coming into something, I always try to show respect. A lot of cats used to come up there and they was just all about them. They wasn't
Right.
respect being on stage with them. They just, it's just a whole nother thing. But they like my family. So
Right.
I
Right.
just came with like a whole different respect. So they respected me. And we went through some hazing and stuff. I dealt with some stuff with Billy Bass. You know,
Uh-oh.
I loved him.
that I was going. That's when I was
Yeah,
going, but I said, "Nah, I ain't
yeah.
gonna."
I went through some stuff with
That was
Bill,
funny to me. The
but
way,
it's in the book. Like
Uh,
like Morris be
yeah,
saying,
it's in the book, y'all. Pay
the book,
attention. Man,
but
so how
we
you
got
doing on
past a
time
lot of
over there,
stuff.
man? I know your time is
Yeah,
valuable, and I don't want
yeah.
to. Are you? How would you?
I'm good. I'm
You
good
good?
with
Okay,
time. I
okay,
got a
okay.
few more little,
All right. So I
gotta
got
get
a,
the
I got,
person.
I got I got two more questions if we can get to them. Number one is I want to know. I'm pretty sure of who some of your influences are, but everybody's got somebody special. Tell me some of your influences that you looked up to as you were becoming a musician, maybe before George or Rick, were there any other cats that you were really saying, man, I see what he's doing. I like what he's doing.
Mhm.
How can I get down like that?
I was always influenced by the bands. Like I
Oh,
like the
okay.
band. I always wanted to be in a band.
Mm,
Group. I
okay.
used to put my sisters together. If they ever got on here, they have y'all cracking up because I used to make them. I used to be telling them, "Y'all not ready. You gotta get ready. We gotta be ready for when the people come. We gotta be ready. You gotta have your stuff together." And they like, Anna, we not, we just little girls in the road. I used to have them singing and everything, and they can remember some of the songs, and they'd be singing. Ronald, do you remember that song? I had this song called "Running Away from Home with Your Mama" or something.
Come on, man.
okay.
I'm
Now
serious.
you gonna have to
Hey,
update that
I'm
one
gonna have to
now.
put it out now. I have to
Go
put
to
it out.
because it'll make sense now. I
My
mean,
sisters and them got the melodies. I think I still remember the melody. And I used to have them doing stuff like that.
mm.
But back to the question that you
Yeah,
asked.
that's all right. Go ahead, man.
Um,
The influences,
the influence was like being in the bands and I love some Jimi Hendrix,
okay.
love the Beatles, some Sting, some Jack White, I just got to play with Jesse Johnson was
Yes,
one
you
of my
did.
guitar heroes.
I saw that in at Yoshi's, I think in
I got
Oakland,
to
right?
play with him,
Yeah.
and that was just like it just meant so much to me to be able to, just being with the P, because with the P it opened up so many different. I got to play on stage with, Prince would come on stage with us sometimes. George took me
Mm.
to he introduced me to Prince. I met Prince a couple different times, and Prince sang "Don't Walk Away" back to me.
Oh,
He was an influence,
nice. Nice.
Lenny Kravitz, just again, I'm sorry, you talking about growing up,
Yeah,
growing.
but that's okay. That's go ahead and
But he
spread
was
your
an
wings,
influence
man.
too because he was like I got to see a black rock star up close. up close and how, because he rolls in a whole, like he rolls rock star from the time he gets up in the morning, from what I could see,
Mm-hmm.
just all day, and it's real classy and it's natural too. It's fun. It's just, you know,
Right.
businessman, and I learned a lot from him. But like, um, I played with a lot of jazz musicians because I grew up listening to jazz. I was
Okay.
influenced by Miles Davis, just listening to his music. Um, it's so
I'm waiting
many,
for him to say
huh?
it. I'm waiting for him to say it.
What?
The like being on stage with Grant Green at that young age.
Oh
That,
yeah,
you see what
yeah.
I'm saying?
See,
Like
yeah,
That
see,
was it.
Chaos did his
so
homework.
you you
That's
you
what
was
we was
bitten
pulling
by the
for.
bug at
Yeah,
at yeah.
yeah. They wanted to take me on tour with them, man, and my dad wouldn't let me go, you know.
Ah,
And he
Wow.
was protecting me though because he knew what they was doing in the back room.
mm,
And
Mm.
I was 7 years old, so I couldn't go, but I thought maybe he would go.
mm,
But but he didn't want
Wow.
me to be, around, you know, what was going on.
yeah,
And but it was a truly an honor just to watch him, just he would light that stage up, and all of those influences have just, I've soaked up some of those things and they come through me sometimes. Even like when I'm playing, sometimes like I can feel Gary in them. I can feel
mm,
Boogie and Believe. I can
All
feel
right.
coming through me like on certain parts of when we're playing certain songs. It's been quite a real colorful journey of just stories and music and just, you know, I'm still being influenced by like some of these kids out here that's doing stuff, you know.
yeah.
Um, just wish the industry would kind of just,
It ain't no more industry no more. No, I'm
right,
just
it
It,
playing.
ain't
it
right.
ain't, man. It's all us. We got to do it
Yeah,
ourselves, man.
This is
yeah,
something else now. I don't know what they
yeah,
want to call
yeah,
Hey, so
yeah.
so with that being said, and I usually ask this other question at the beginning of our interviews, man. But
it.
you special, man. I'm saying we are truly honored to have you here, Ron. And
Man,
one
thank
of
you
the
for having
what
me, man.
man, one of the questions we always like to ask, and since Chaos, we both got asked on this. I'm gonna ask you, do you remember when you and I met?
Yes, I do. I think
Oh, okay.
we met when I was first when we first moving in the studio, right? Or
I,
at
See, I think it was when you was playing with George down in L.A. and you was playing a left-handed fur bass. Do you?
I remember that.
first time?
Yeah, because I don't think we had met until then.
I
I can't remember when
But
KPFA?
I just
what?
Were we there
know.
at KPFA?
Yeah, what?
We
Yeah. See, it might be.
we knew each other before KPFA, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was. See, I thought it was when we went to L.A. But anyway, okay. See,
I
there we go.
know I gotta say this though. Both these gentlemen have influenced me too. And we've had some great times on stage with the music and stuff and like Dance on the Mothership.
Oh,
My man helped me with
Oh,
that
wait,
and
hold on.
killed it. This man is a killer producer. He's
Wait.
just look,
Hold on. There you
man.
go. There you go. Can I get it in? Get a good camera shot. That's a
Woo!
that's a bad album, y'all. If y'all ain't got this right here. Hey, Ron, is this still available on CD or is it just
Yeah, it's still
streaming now?
available. It's still
Okay.
available, I think. Yep, I think we still got CDs of that. Yep.
So how can some people get this if they want it, man?
If you go to ronkatspearman.com and just go to the to where? Contact page and contact us and we'll send it to you.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all hear that out there? I'm telling
And
you.
it's on, is it on Apple? It's not on Apple no more. We kind of jumped off a CD baby. They kind of just
Oh,
something weird.
oh, I better talk to you because I got
yeah.
something coming out on there soon again. Let me know what
Hmm.
y'all ran into. Uh-oh. We'll take that offline.
Don't put it on CD baby.
I mean, it's too.
Sorry, CD baby. They're universal
They
now.
got some
I'll
major
give you birth,
changes going on.
but
All right. So the
I
second
don't
part of the
remember.
question. So Chaos, when did you and Ron meet, man?
I I couldn't tell you, man. I think it was at
Just
was
natural.
it at Woodstock '99 or something? The night I know I seen
probably
you at the
yeah,
Woodstock show, but I can't really remember. I think I met you and Eric around the same time. I really can't
Mm.
yeah,
remember.
yeah,
It's just one
probably
of them things that just kind of seemed like I've been knowing you forever. Like
Yeah.
I
yeah,
just been knowing you, you
And that's
know.
what I was getting towards, man. It kind of seems like, it's just been a natural progression, man. It was all meant to be, from me messing around with Zoot and Zootzilla and then coming into the fold with you and the Cat Delic, man. It's all been a good family love, man, from day one, man. Day one,
absolutely.
man.
Yeah,
And
they
Yeah,
we
yeah,
feeling it all the way out here in Hawaii, man. And I want to give you a special shout out because my man is going to be playing in on my island out here on the big island, and the town, I got to pronounce it correct because the locals will chop me up if I don't say it right. Kavaihai, Hawaii is the name of the city, and the name of the club is the Blue Dragon Tavern.
yeah. Blue
Tap.
Dragon Tower. Yeah,
Yes. And it's
mhm,
on New Year's Eve, which is tomorrow, y'all. It's
yeah,
happening tomorrow. So if y'all ain't got your stuff together and don't know what to do and you on this big island and need to know what's happening,
yeah,
go see that man right there. He knows how to bring the funk
yeah.
because he is the funk. He will bring it and he gonna make y'all dance all night long. And you're gonna be tired. This man used to do shows till 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was up there with him, would be toe up the next day. Chaos, you know what I'm talking about. You know those long.
man,
That man knows
this
when
man
they
is a
talk about
workhorse,
stretching out.
y'all.
That man knows how to stretch out. James Brown, nah, man, this man right here knows how to stretch out till 4 o'clock in the morning, man.
That's that P-Funk in him.
Mm.
That's that P-Funk in him. Ron be going for the marathon and then turn around and look at you like, you tired?
No, I'm like, man, can I just go take a break?
Oh
No, no,
man.
man. Hey, Phil, you got that next track ready? I'm like, oh
Man,
man,
you
you
ain't got
got.
the thing already, man. Come on. Man, Phil, I'm gonna
Oh
tell you,
boy,
dude.
boy. Oh my God.
Some of my times with Cat Delic, dude, I'd be on
Ah.
the stage. I turn into a fan, man. I forget to put something up because I'm stuck. I'm watching them.
Oh
I'm
man.
up close grooving, you know. I'm like,
Ah.
man, and then he be like, he give me that nod, like, "Hey, you ready?" And I'm like, "Oh,
I'll get ready.
all right,
I was over here funking out for a minute, man. Yeah.
yeah."
Yeah, no,
But
man.
I want to
Yeah.
back up on that ism though, because that was like one of them. One of my favorite Ronkat eras was when you was doing that ism with Eric
Yeah,
and Kevin Carnes. I don't know
yeah.
if he was the original drummer, but when he was with y'all,
Hmm.
Mm.
and when y'all were going to the web,
Yeah. Oh
that
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
that was some straight P funk, and I see why Gary would come out on that,
yeah.
and I see why, because that was some, that was some funk right there,
Man,
the
I gotta get
web.
some web in my life, man. I think I came into the family after the web, huh?
Wow, wow.
I
That was
know you heard him playing it, man.
I
Because
don't think that was part of our
we did a
set.
Cat Delic show one time, and then it turned into a ism reunion,
right,
and we just
right.
had to like, sit off to the side of the stage and just watch, man. It was just like, see, I don't know why they didn't keep this group going, man. Because that was,
Man,
I was like, man,
I used to enjoy
that
playing.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, man. So, hey, y'all. Hey, so I honored once again, Ron, man. I look forward to doing this in the future, man. And if you got anything else you need from me or that man, wherever he's gonna end up on this video, you just
Hmm.
let us know, brother. We here
Okay.
for you, man.
We have some other shows too that we're doing, I think the
Okay.
5 days on the in Hawaii on the third, I think.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you see that?
I think that was just mentioned, right? That and then
Oh, I thought
it's gonna be on my side of the town by
yeah,
Hilo,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I,
okay,
what's the name
y'all.
of it? Yeah.
What's the name
Name
of it?
of
Let me. I think I got it over
name of
here.
uh
Hold on. Cause I'm gonna be at that one, y'all. Let me see. There's Gina right there. Let me get her text. I know you sent it to me, G. Okay. Ooh, I can't. I'm gonna spell it for everybody because I don't
Uh,
like butchering the names. It's Kukaau Studio in Hilo, y'all. So
right.
all my local neighbors, y'all watching me over there. I know y'all checking me out. We gonna go party with this man right here on January 3rd in Hilo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's not too far away, and it's right around the corner. So we will be in the house, man. I'm bring the posse, the Hawaiian posse with me. Okay.
Also, we're gonna be at Joshua Tree on May 17th.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, on was that May 17th, 2026.
Okay, that's we got a minute for that one.
We got
Okay.
a minute for that one. And is this One World new singles out? Oh, the one. Oh, okay. Got a new single out.
That's okay. Hey, man, hey, if we need to update
Ronkat
some,
Spearman, y'all.
yeah, yeah. If I need to update something, y'all know how to find me. I'll put a short out and get it out to the folks, man.
Right,
This is
right. This
man,
is great, man.
man. Hey, Kay. Before we go, do you have anything for Ron? And then I'm gonna ask Ron the same thing, man. Before we pull the train into the station here.
Um, I mean, I don't know. I really don't have to say it. He already know, man. You
Mm.
know, I love and respect this dude, man. I learned a
Likewise.
lot from him. You know, just to watch him work, you know, is why I'm honored to have him here, man. You know.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure
Right,
to be
right on, man. So Ron, do you have any other things that you need to address to the folks out here, man, or what to be on the lookout for, or what you want them to go back and get in the time machine? Like we do that all the time. We tell the folks to get in their time machine and check out this album, check out that one. What you want to tell these people out here,
Well,
man?
just be on the lookout for new music coming out next year. And I just want to thank y'all for having me.
Oh man,
Love y'all.
Thanks for
love
being
you
here,
too,
man.
brother. Always, man. Our pleasure, man.
Continue on, and shoot, Phil, I'll be seeing you in a minute. I'll be seeing you in
Like a
2K.
couple
So
couple
I'll be
days,
seeing
man. Yeah, it's all happening, man. This is real time,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
This is beautiful.
So
So y'all, hey,
Hey,
before we,
y'all, but hold on, Phil.
I know you see, you just read my
Y'all,
mind.
y'all
I know
got
what
to
you're about to say. I
y'all,
go
y'all,
ahead, say it.
yeah, y'all got to hit that like and subscribe, and don't
right,
forget to share.
right.
That's my dude. That's my dude. All right,
I've
y'all.
been wanting to say that, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to interrupt.
Nah, it's
But
all
you
it's all
know,
beautiful, y'all. So
yeah.
y'all stay tuned, more to come. Thank y'all. We thank Ron Cat for joining us. This has been a very special event, and we will be seeing everybody in the near future. Thank you very much.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Oh.
Peace.